The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Well, okay. Okay, let's see here. Dialogues. Ouch. Definitely need tan, right? It's cool how the hair moves. What is your face going to look? Good enough eye color. Green. So this just got its 1.0 release. I played a little bit of it when it was in beta. The facial hair just like does not match at all. Yeah. And I think that looks good.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate, without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh? Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
Let's see here.
A common thief. I knew it. So, are you one of those who sneak in and steal whatever's valuable when nobody's looking? Or one of the cowards who shoot people from a distance? I figured. Your predecessor in this cell knew how to put up more of a fight. I'm missing a tooth thanks to him, but he's missing more. Look closely over there. See that little white gleam on the wall? Bits of his skull. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop.
Damn.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Alrighty, huh? Broken arrow. So, let's see here. So, we're currently infected with the Red Death. Right hand. Left hand. Okay, we only have one. Do-do-do. Nothing there, nothing there. Bag. So I know you said go left, but we're just finding out. The hell was that? Oh, okay. Not what I wanted. Carry inventory. Autofill. Okay. Sound is a little storage key. So you can actually do a lot of cooking. Fish soup. Ooh, lockpick. Butcher. Oh. It all helps. Sneaky, sneaky. Hmm? We are gonna go through there, but do, do, do. Yeah.
Lord.
Ew. No, you can't see anything.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
last. The age of resurrections shall end, and then the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance, drip after drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer. None of us are free. We are all bound, all bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound, all bound. Drip after drip, closer and closer.
Next. You have cup.
Do you see what a miracle I am?
Definitely.
Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
Something tells me you're just a tad delusional.
The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
I bet.
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer.
Oh, and you're suffering, all right.
Have a nice day, kind sir.
Yep, see, we don't need that. No. Wait. Milk, flour, salt. They really need to fix the sound on this. Moonshine. Mead. Sage. So there's a bunch of alchemy and stuff too. Villager shirt, cabbage, onions, wine. Eh. Damn. Needed that monster blood for something. Another one, huh? Sworn I needed those for something, but I don't remember. Leave him there for a moment. this. Get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Got all kinds of stuffs now. Just I don't like dots. Damn, he's looking cool. Oh. I'm not a big one on reading lore. Oh, that's messed up. Laboratory key, huh? Like they didn't hear that. Sneaky, sneaky.
Be on guard. We'll send you into the abyss. You will burn.
What the heck? What was that paper? No. Blood transfusion. Oh, okay. So if I need to get my first one. Okay. Oh, holy hell. This is not what I want. Thank you. Yeah, just go through your stuff real quick. Ew.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here. I'm very, very sick. I am Brother Sirius. question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape yourself? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand. All of it. The patience. The madness around. Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure became a burden. I can't tell who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way. When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work. 4th stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end. The 1st stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal. The last 2 stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turning to mush. The brain starts to die, and the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me. We've had some success treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness. The weirdness, my child, is pure potential. That's the theory. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied. May the Prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
Of danger.
Yep, I'm using that here in a moment.
You're not one of them. Please, free me. But that's not the freedom I need. You have to kill me. And when it's done, please, take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run. He's the quartermaster of the Horns of the South. It's a keep. If you make it out, you should be able to see its lighthouses from the beach. Thank you.
You don't need pants where you're going, pal. Do you have a laboratory key on you? No.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not... You're a prisoner. Go. Escape while you still can. You want to know about... No, please, I can't take any more. We wanted a better asylum. Something better than we had under Vaughn's control. He's the one responsible for the torture, for the sick experiments. We really wanted to help those people. We wanted to improve their condition, but we knew with Father Vaughn in charge, nothing would change. We wanted to get rid of him, poison him, but somehow he found out. At least about me. I'm not sure about the others. I never said anything about them. A shame, yes. Maybe we waited too long. We knew Vaughn was a madman, but we were afraid. We didn't know how many supported his methods. Turns out it was only a few, but it was enough. No, I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't worry.
Yes, I'm intentionally not going the right way.
can go now. Now. Now.
Bro.
You're not a priest. Get out of here. Go away. What? What?
She did not like that, apparently. Okay. Granted, I get it. I'm curious. Can I climb back up here? Yes. Okay.
The enemy is near.
So you can actually power level your sneak this way too.
Your fate is sealed.
Just keep moving.
We'll send you into the abyss.
Hey, don't yell. Is it?
Sacrifice to the prophet.
Yep. So they can't get you, and you could just. You
The
can
prophet
just keep
wants you
moving.
dead.
Should just set a timer.
The prophet wants you dead.
Yeah, I heard. 24.
You will burn. Purge the unclean.
Stream looks like it's stuttering a little bit. Get back over here. Does look like it's doing that a little bit. Here. Video. I am playing on Ultra, so additional graphics settings. I don't even know what the heck that is.
Investigate our sound. The prophet wants you dead.
I think that fixed it, maybe. That's still kind of a no.
Stay alert.
Options.
You will burn. Purge the unclean.
So this is where that hallway went, and that's where I saw him walking. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if it's the bitrate acting up a little bit. Another alchemy station. We'll come back to that. Ooh. So I believe there's a key around here somewhere. Cooking pot, huh? Can I make anything? Green. Pretty sure that's the way to go. But my question is, oh, let's do this. What is this? Interesting. Or sneak, huh? Yeah, I thought I went down. Laboratory key. Oh. Is that or you literally could have just went around? Huh. Okay, well. Of course, the lock is always broken. Not yet. And if I remember right, you're kind of a pain. So. Oh, he didn't like that. Extra health. Two-handed sword, huh? Doesn't really does more, but not a lot more. Forgot we also leveled up. Can't do that until we rest, though. Let's go ahead and heal. Yeah, he just murked like everybody.
Stay back. I may not be... So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad. From a safe distance this time. They play with powers they don't understand. Trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience is a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature. Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me. It should, although I admit that the past few weeks have made me hate the taste. Still, thank you. There isn't much kindness going around this place. It wouldn't be very gracious of me not to repay it, would it? Take this. It might prove useful for you. Why indeed? Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps. Oh.
I suppose you can live, right? Well, that's a bug. You don't hear the sound when you're on this thing. Okay, and we made it back down to him.
You took your sweet time, eh?
Oh, yeah.
But I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying. Oh, I don't believe this. Am I finally blessed with someone who understands the situation and doesn't ask stupid questions that can wait for a better moment? I'm told this path leads to the beach, I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Touch.
It's not here.
This is a pretty cool place.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
Of course.
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness. And you? Why are you here? Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. I remember I once knew who I was. At some point, but I do not. Anymore. I just am. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free. I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood. In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Foredwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs. Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that. We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
That's where we started.
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach. I am the price.
can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake. I am Arthur Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one. I appreciate it, but let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me, or would you rather stay in this wretched place? I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer. Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening? No! I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have. You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience. Oh, what an adventure this will be.
Yeah, I'm normal looking. remember playing this on a slightly harder difficulty, and it was such a pain. Died like 6 or 7 times. So we are supposed to meet like at the boat right there. But let's do a little exploring first. Jeez. Oh, wait. Anyone afraid of swimming? Gotta be something up there, right? So increase spell damage, physical damage. Found some poison arrows.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long? Figured you would. A place like that doesn't let anyone through easy. But you're standing here, looking healthier than last time. So I'm guessing you found something worth the trouble. Really? Then can you explain how you were suddenly cured of an illness that nobody knows how to cure? Well, maybe the fact you were able to do that is why I was supposed to break you out of this place. Anyway, get some rest. We'll have to set sail soon, before the Red Priests find us here. All I know is I was supposed to help you, some Pict, and a Del Riata break out, and then sail you to the mainland. But it looks like you're the only one who made it. From what I understand, the Red Priests must have done something to you. Something that can prove useful during my quest. Else, I wouldn't be sent here. My goal is to destroy King Arthur, to get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I need to find, collect, and destroy them. Long story short, you've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening. The plan is to steal Excalibur, or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed. The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest. I have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
Well, that man really hates me. That much is clear. It's good you didn't tell him we've met, young one. Who knows what he'd have done? That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence. No, it seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it. It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Okay. So we only have 1 point available. And strength for the moment. Now the skill tree, there's so many skills. That's just for strength, endurance, dexterity, perception. Hmm. So many more things. So many things on here. But thinking that's the way we go. And then soon we'll also go with probably bows. We'll get there. You know, I think this is where I'm going to end it, right here. Seems like a good place. So we are going to do the save. Bam. Alright guys, I will pick this up another time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again real soon.